Welcome to the podcast. Today we're talking about something that almost every homeowner experiences, but very few people actually understand waterproofing. When people plan to buy a house, they focus on location, price, amenities, interiors, but hardly anyone asks questions about waterproofing. And that small oversight often leads to big problems later. To help us understand this better, we have Mr. Vipul Chawda with us today. Welcome, Vipul sir.
Thank you, Akanksha. Happy to be here. And you're absolutely right. Waterproofing is one of the most ignored aspects when people buy a home.
Exactly. Most people simply trust the builder, right?
Yes, that's the general trend. When someone decides to buy a home, whether it's in Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, or Goa, they usually approach a builder or developer. Around 90% of buyers take home loans. The property might cost anywhere between 50 lakh rupees to 2 crore rupees. So banks finance the purchase and the builder completes construction. Within 1.5 to 2 years, the buyer gets possession and finally moves into their dream home.
And that moment is special because for most people, buying a home is a once in a lifetime achievement. Years of savings, planning, and EMIs. But unfortunately, that dream sometimes starts facing problems very soon.
That's the reality. Within 1 or 2 years of possession, homeowners start noticing issues like damp walls, paint peeling, salt deposits on walls, leakage from terraces, bathroom or kitchen seepage, mold growth, and moisture. And these problems become much worse during the monsoon season.
That must be extremely frustrating, especially when someone has just invested their life savings into that home.
Agree. Remember, the EMI continues for 15 to 20 years. The house isn't even fully paid off yet. And when issues like dampness or leakage appear, they don't just affect the building, they affect the mental peace of the family.
So, what do homeowners usually do when this happens?
The first step is usually calling the builder. But by that time, the builder has already moved on to another project. So, homeowners turn to local waterproofing contractors or painter who suggest waterproofing treatment and applying paint. For a 3 BHK apartment, this can cost around 1.5 lakh to 2 lakh rupees. But the biggest problem is these are temporary fixes. After 1 or 2 monsoons, the same problem returns.
And society maintenance funds can't always be used for internal issues, right?
That's right. Societies usually cover external maintenance, not internal wall problems. So the homeowner is left dealing with it alone. And in today's world, where both husband and wife are working, families are nuclear, and time is limited, repeatedly fixing the same problem becomes exhausting.
And environmental conditions also make things worse, especially in Western India.
Very true. For example, Gujarat alone has about 1,600 kilometers of coastline. This means higher humidity and salt content in the air. Add to that temperature variations from 5 degrees Celsius in winter to 45 degrees Celsius in summer, and buildings go through extreme stress. All these factors increase the chances of dampness, mold, and structural damage.
So clearly, temporary fixes aren't enough. What homeowners really need is a reliable long term solution.
Right, and that's where 20 microns construction chemicals comes in. Our focus is to provide long term waterproofing solutions that solve problems like rising dampness, leakage, mold, and paint peeling, not just temporarily but for 10 to 15 years.
That's impressive. And you also provide technical support, right?
Yes, our expert technical team visits the site, understands the exact problem, and suggests the right solution. We also provide professional application support and written warranty, so homeowners feel confident and secure.
And you offer solutions for multiple areas of a home?
Certainly, we provide solutions for terrace waterproofing, bathroom and kitchen leakage, water tanks and swimming pools, anti damp and anti mold coatings, as well as heat reduction coatings that can reduce wall temperature by 8 to 10 degrees Celsius. So, homeowners can enjoy a comfortable and stress free living environment.
That's wonderful. Because at the end of the day, a home isn't just a structure, it's where families build their memories. And protecting that home is just as important as buying it.
Absolutely. And I would just like to say one thing to homeowners. If you are facing problems like dampness, leakage, paint peeling, mold, or rising dampness in your walls, please don't ignore them or keep trying temporary fixes. Every problem has a proper technical solution, but the first step is understanding the root cause. So, if anyone is experiencing such issues, you can simply reach out to us and consult our team. Our experts will visit your site, inspect the problem, and guide you with the right solution that works for your home.
That's really helpful, Vipul sir. So, if you are facing any waterproofing or leakage issues in your home, you can contact the 20 MCC team and take expert guidance. Toll free number 18002332735. Contact 9427 Their team will understand your problem, visit your location, and recommend the right waterproofing solution for you. Because at the end of the day, your home should remain safe, comfortable, and worry free for years to come. Thank you so much for joining us today, Vipul sir.
Thank you, Akanksha. It was a pleasure speaking with you. You usually buy a home only once in your life, and if any issues arise, 20 MCC will stand by you until your loan is fully paid and your home is truly yours.